Who are you?
My name is Debra Karp, and I serve as president of the board of directors of Arts Wisconsin. Arts Wisconsin is an independent statewide organization that serves as a leadership forum for advocating for support of creative economy, arts in education, education of creative entrepreneurs, and creating policy and investment in the arts across the board, across the state.
How did this cause become so important to you?
Well, I got involved with Arts Wisconsin about 6 or 7 years ago. Actually, I've been involved with it since I moved to the state of Wisconsin. I felt like I worked as an arts administrator and had been involved as a volunteer in the arts all throughout my life. And I came to learn a lot about how the arts really enrich our lives and the importance of the arts in our educational programs, and also how the arts can be really, really important in building our communities. And so Arts Wisconsin, the organization, really stood for all of really advocating for all of these things. And so it really fulfilled a lot of the ideas, or it lived out a lot of the ideas that I felt were really important for our communities. I felt really passionate about educating people about the importance of the arts and elevating the importance of the arts across the board in our communities. And so I got involved with Arts Wisconsin because that's the work that Arts Wisconsin was doing. And Arts Wisconsin is a very small organization. We have a small board of directors, although we do reach all the way across the state. So we need people who are willing to put the time in to educate others, to raise money for the cause, to get out and advocate, to work with emerging leaders in the arts, to educate them about what's going on, and to really try to talk to people on our school boards. So I really felt like this organization was important to me. It embodied a lot of the values that I felt were really important, and it provided a means for me to help affect some change.
How did you become interested in social change?
Well, I think that I was never somebody who was a big activist in many ways. I mean, I'm interested in politics and involved in certain kinds of things, but I became interested in making a difference in looking at arts policy in the state, because I became aware that in Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Arts Board is among the bottom 3 funded states in the entire country in terms of its arts funding, the money that the state allocates for funding for the arts. And I felt like it was really, really undervalued. And next door in Minnesota is the highest funded state in the country. And the difference is, like, Minnesota is something like over $6 a person that's allocated for the arts. And right now in Wisconsin, I think we're at 13 cents per person. So it's a huge difference. And what that means is that the value that we have, that we're placing on the arts in our communities is really diminished, and the resources that we have to really build creative businesses, to maximize on having educating our youth in terms of future workforce skills, all of these things, we don't have the resources to invest in these kinds of things and to really build on that as they do in our neighboring state. And then also just the whole quality of life that we have in the state, and how important the arts are to the quality of life and to the economy and to our education of a future workforce. So I just became really passionate about this particular issue and became involved with Arts Wisconsin. Now, I think that the work that we're doing is really important work that's going to take many, many years. We have to continue to work on this issue, continue to increase the investment in the arts, and to continue to get this message out, because as our economy has changed, I think that the arts are really vital to the future of the economy of our state as well as to the country.